Hi everyone and welcome to Johnny How To in this part 2 video in a series covering the different ways you can acquire and compile versions of Unreal Engine 4. We're going to talk about how we can use Nvidia's Gameworks and get a compiled version that includes all the different technologies in one. On the Unreal Engine forums in the Nvidia Gameworks integration thread, there's a user that has very consistently been updating the Gameworks plugins to work with various versions in a collective manner, and we're going to be acquiring and compiling that user's build in order to get our integrated Gameworks library inside of Unreal. If you aren't familiar with Nvidia Gameworks, go ahead and just Google that exactly, and you'll probably end up at this page. And if you click on any of these, you'll get a description and videos kind of demoing the technology. If you want to keep up on the newest integrations of the Gameworks libraries as a collection, you're probably going to want to go ahead and follow the Unreal Engine forum thread, Nvidia Gameworks integration, where this particular user is the one that's typically updating his particular branch of Unreal and keeping it updated. Now, the actual branch itself, you're probably going to need to have a GitHub account linked with your Epic Games account. And there's always the link in his or her signature, and I already have that open up in this particular window, and we can see here that this is a collection of all the different technologies inside this user's branch, and there's different combinations as well. You can see this one has Gameworks overall, but it also has Waveworks integrated as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and just stick with the 4.21 Gameworks, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Clone or Download and download the zip file. Once you have the zip file downloaded and extracted, one thing you might want to make sure to try and do is have it on a shallow folder structure with not too many characters. So I have this right on the drive itself, only one folder in, and that makes sure when we run this setup.bat and then eventually the generate project files.bat, they're not going to throw out any errors. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and right click on setup.bat and choose run an administrator. My screen will go black for a second in the screen recording, but once we come back, you can see it's getting all the dependencies it needs in order to build correctly in the following steps. Next, you're going to want to run the generate project files.bat file. That's going to be the exact same way, run as administrator. And this one shouldn't take nearly as long, and then we'll be on to Visual Studio. If you get any errors in this step, note what it's giving you an error for, and you may need to go back and modify your Visual Studio install and make sure you're including this particular modules it's giving you the error code for. The next step in this process is going to be compiling our source code for Unreal Engine inside of Visual Studio. And since this is going to be the same for whatever branch you're wanting to go through in this branching series of videos, we're going to go ahead and stop this next video here. Go ahead and click on the link and we'll go ahead and pick up in the next video. So with that, I will see you in the next Johnny How To.